Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of April 20th. And thank you to everyone out there who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. Some of you have even hit the hype button, so thank you so much. And of course, the lovely comments. It is nice to read each and every one of them and have the chance to see that people are actually appreciating my channel. So thank you for letting me know all that. It certainly makes my week. And I hope I help you with yours. All right. Ooh, stepping out of the shadows. Understanding something much more clearer this week. You know, stepping out of your self-imposed restrictions. Like you have been really going deep in your head, overthinking things, overanalyzing, and understanding that, you know, it has come at a cost to you and you need to let it go. So you're stepping out of the shadows this week and into the light, you know, letting all those bad thoughts in your head just sort of melt away now. And the wheel, yeah. You're changing. There's something in your life that gives you that spark back, that movement. Like this is good luck, karma, and a life cycle. So this is your turning point. You're about to change something for the better, like you really are. You've had your ups and downs and your uncertainties and overthinking, overanalyzing, and, you know, but you've now come to an understanding of what it is that you want to do, your next step. So you're letting go of some things and picking up the pace moving into your future. You finally decided that it's time to make that decision and follow through with it. Yeah, the Three of Rods. So definitely looking into moving on. Definitely moving here, opportunity for more employment someplace else for some of you. And this is your progress. You know, you're making steps going forward. This is your enterprise. You're looking overseas for some of you for new opportunities. So you might be looking for a job before you move. But you definitely already put your feelers out there. You know, if this is you putting out a resume, stuff like that, you're making sure that it's reaching the right people. You're getting the right response back by, you know, how much they're going to pay you, what the benefits are, all those sort of good things. But you are looking farther now for your future. And the Queen of Rods. Ah, I like that. Very nice for you. There's success, new ventures. You know, you're motivated to take a management role in something. Maybe somebody's giving you the opportunity that you get to step in not only to a higher position in a job, but one that you appreciate and can do very easily. You're very smart. You know what it is that you can do, and you're a quick study. So you're willing to do what it takes in order to accomplish something here. So, whoa, and it's going to take, this is a bold move. Maybe you've put your, you know, if this is a job, maybe you put your resume out there, and when they told you that, you thought, well, why not? And why not? And the Queen of Swords, yeah. Oof, look at the courage. The verbal skills. You're definitely delivering some news. And you faced a lot of things recently. You know, and you told yourself the truth no matter what. Though it was difficult for a few of you, you mustered up enough courage to speak your mind. And this will be the last part of that subject. Like, you won't bring it back up and you won't allow anybody else. But you're not going to just sit back and allow the truth to be tainted. You're not going to be taken advantage of. And you certainly don't like when people don't tell the truth. So you're open-minded, but you know the people that you're addressing too. So good for you. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, watching your finances, making sure that you're having enough for your future, not second guessing yourself. You've been saving for this. You've been getting ready for this. Whether you realized it or not, you were setting all your stuff in motion for success. So you haven't been overspending, you're watching your P's and Q's, and you do that naturally. You always try to get the best, value for your money, no matter what you're doing. But you have managed to, muster away a little bit in a bank account for your peace of mind. Oh, look at the opportunities. The Two of Wands. So definitely moving forward. You got the whole world in your hands. You got all the opportunities. And it's of your own accord. Like, you worked hard for this stuff to come into your life. It's not like you haven't. But you're feeling more optimistic about your choices. Not feeling like you're, keyholed into anything. You're making plans. You're making progress. And you're making that decision. This discovery will help you, for some of you, to leave a home, to travel, to make more plans for your future without so much regret and fear. But you are looking to a new opportunity here. And you're comfortable where you're at. You have enough. You're secure. But this is sort of like that nagging one at your back. And you've decided to, on a lark, try. Now, you may be out there looking for new homes, new jobs, before you say yes to anything. You're getting your ducks in a row. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, moving away from upheaval in your life, dishonest people. You're just tired of being mistreated, taken advantage of. You don't want that in your life anymore, and you've made a decision to speak your mind, tell the truth. And anybody who's done this, well, bye-bye. So you've been betrayed. People's gotten away with things. But you have decided that this is a one-way ticket for them. They don't know it, and you're not explaining it. You've already made the decision to just stay away from them. Because they don't have your best interest at heart. And they certainly don't, have anything nice. Well, the High Priestess, definitely putting your time, energy, and effort into this. This is you moving forward with the knowledge, knowing that it's okay. This is all going to work out. This was the plan for your future. You've already planted the seeds. Stuff is starting to, really go the way that you want them. And I really like that for you. You're very knowledgeable. And what you don't know, you will dig until you get the answers that you understand. You're trusting yourself. You have a real higher standards for yourself and those that you care about around you. So you're feeling more empowered, more in balance. Things are actually doing okay for you. You're going about this your own way, your own pace. And the Five of Pentacles. So making an investment in yourself, your future, your finances, and you're not holding back on this. You have already made up the decision that it is time to make sure that you have enough, that you feel secure. There might have been a bit of a financial loss in the past, or this could be just you thinking that you don't have enough, but you're setting yourself free from that. You're not going to worry about this anymore, not going to allow yourself to, stress about this, and just take the leap of faith. And the Star. Yes. Absolutely finding balance. This is hopes. Yeah, you have faith. You have to believe in yourself. These are good omens. This is nice things coming in for you. And your future looks very calming. Whether you think about that right now or not, it looks like it's going to go very smoothly for you. And very lucky as well. You're going to get whatever this is that you want to get off the ground. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. There's travel here. Absolute by plane. It's a quick trip. It's not anything, overly, but you are doing it because you decided to do it. This is excitement, happiness, good reunions, but there is some relationships now that you have come to an end with. Like they're starting to cool down. You're not dealing with this childish behavior out of some people that you have been putting up with for a while. So once you speak your mind, it may, cost you, but you already come to the conclusions that it's really of no big loss to you, because there's been gossip and all kinds of things going on around you. And you filtered through it very nicely. You figured out who's doing what, where, and how, and then you're making your move. Then you'll speak your mind, and you won't take your words back, nor should you. And the Six of Cups, so some nostalgia. There's been some times that you've spent alone here, and it's okay to do that because it helped you to guide your decisions, move yourself forward, and you're okay with this. You may not seem it at the time, but it is going to pan out very nicely for you. You're just in a happier place. You're getting along with people, a little bit of nostalgia. Maybe you're coming in contact or hearing from somebody you haven't heard in a while. And it helps you to remember a more youthful time. The Page of Rods. So good news coming in, surprisingly as well. And this is a message. And it looks like it's going to be from a fair distance as well. But it's okay because it's good news. This can be related to travel plans or travel for work. But either way, it's very exciting good news for you. It's like a long distance call, whether it's an email or text message. However you come into this, long distance call, it's going to help you finalize your decision going forward. Where right now you're just making new adventures, you're pushing the envelope just a little bit, and that's not you, but you're doing it. You're enjoying yourself right now. And the Nine of Rods. Look at the decisions, the power behind your decisions. You're understanding that this is your time to make something happen, make that decision, and not back down from it, not second guess it. You've already been through enough. This takes courage. This is your faith. You've set up definitely boundaries, and this is like you saying, that's it, no more of this sort of thing. And that's in all realms of your life: home, family, friends, jobs, neighbors, in fact, in some cases. But you're much wiser going forward. You've already made your decisions. Now you are stepping into your future. Oh, look at that. The Ten of Wands, finally letting go, releasing yourself, understanding that, people have a tendency to take advantage of your good nature, because when you give, you really give, but it's now becoming too much of a burden. For many of you, it's hard work, doing what you got to do and not stopping till the job's done. But you're realizing that a lot of this is not your responsibility. So you're releasing yourself from that, moving away from it to something which was much more calming, fulfilling, and caring to you. So, and it's going to take you a bit to muster up these words, but you are definitely heading for them. Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's been a betrayal. Somebody really, boy, oh boy, said something, did something, and you are just not willing to participate anymore. This is painful ending, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, and it hurt. Boy, did it hurt. And you're now come to the understanding that that's never going to heal. That wound is there for good. You'll move past it and move beyond it. But for now, you're walking away from these people. You won't have anything to do with them anymore. You really won't. You're finished with this sort of, backstabbing stuff going on in your life. You've already made that decision up, and you're much wiser for it. Nobody is going to go from this point on trying to get away with stuff, because you won't allow it to progress that far. So, sorry you had to go through that. Yeah, that's nice. And your extra card, the Star. So look at you shine. I like that. You are really coming into your own power. Things in your life are really calming down, believe it or not, even though all of this that you've gone through. It brought you to a more rewarding spot in yourself, like you're taking care of yourself, those you care about around you, in your immediate realm. These are good omens, and you are more relaxed. You're understanding that this is your peace, comfort, and happiness. So look at the balance, look at the happiness, and it is really starting to flow towards your life. All right, and your Oracle card. All right. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Ah, yes. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.